Hello. In this video, I want to talk about Agentforce, a newer product from Salesforce that is shaking up the sales industry. At first review, I think there are some really compelling innovations in play, but in general, I think people working on a career in sales should stay cautiously aware of the developments around the system. So, first, what is Agentforce? Agentforce is a new product integrated into the Salesforce platform that provides the ability for companies to build and deploy AI agents. More than just a traditional chatbot, Agentforce is described as being capable of autonomously executing actions and utilizing reasoning functionality to make informed decisions. For example, resolving customer cases, qualifying sales leads, and optimizing marketing campaigns. As Salesforce puts it, Agentforce enables businesses to establish a digital workforce that complements their human employees. The idea is to free up the human sales team to focus on high value activities such as building relationships and closing deals, ultimately improving their overall productivity. And with Agentforce 2.0, Salesforce expands on this concept, with Salesforce attempting to further establish itself as a sort of digital labor platform for enterprises. So, not to have a commercial for Agentforce, but I want to talk a little bit about what some of these key features are of Agentforce. First, it's autonomous, right? So Agentforce agents can operate independently or be triggered by data changes, business rules, or API calls. API being an application programming interface. It has reasoning capability, so Agentforce agents can analyze data, make decisions, and complete tasks autonomously. It works with low code or no code development, meaning you don't need to be able to program. Agentforce offers an interface that enables non-developer users to create and customize these agents. It has 24/7 availability, so Agentforce agents can operate around the clock, providing continuous support and assistance to customers and employees. It allows personalization, so Agentforce agents can be customized to deliver personalized experiences to both customers and employees. And of course, it facilitates scalability, so Agentforce allows businesses to scale their workforce on demand, adding or removing agents as needed to handle fluctuating workloads and demands. It all sounds great, but what are some of these use cases that Salesforce envisions deploying Agentforce? So obviously, the first one would be sales. Agentforce sales agents are designed to be able to qualify leads, answer product questions, handle objections, process invoices, generate reports, onboard new employees, or even schedule meetings for sales representatives by integrating directly with their calendar. Then there's the customer service side of things, so Agentforce service agents can handle customer inquiries, resolve cases, and provide support 24/7. They can engage with these customers across multiple channels, such as chat or email or even social media, and theoretically providing consistent and personalized service. And there's also an angle into marketing, so Agentforce marketing agents could potentially create and optimize marketing campaigns and personalize customer journeys or even generate leads. So clearly there are a lot of use cases that Salesforce believes Agentforce could be deployed into. And if I was a business owner, I'd probably be pretty excited about the possibility for one's company and the kind of profit margins you can improve with this kind of system. But what about the salespeople that are going to be working at said company, right? I think the introduction of Agentforce raises concerns about the future of sales careers. From an optimistic standpoint, Salesforce suggests that AI will primarily take over repetitive and mundane tasks, theoretically freeing up salespeople to focus on higher value activities. However, this optimistic view may not really reflect the full picture. In many cases, salespeople start out their career track at these lower levels by handling some of these same tasks that might now be going to be done by AI. And I think there's a real risk that AI agents like these powered by Agentforce could eventually take over a much wider range of sales tasks, including lead qualification, proposal generation, even more significant customer interactions than that. And this could lead to job displacement on a scale in the sales industry that's troubling, particularly for entry-level and less experienced salespeople. What does that do to the pipeline of people entering a sales career track? How does that change the ways in which future salespeople initially learn those fundamental sales skills? I think these are important questions which aren't receiving much attention, as questions like, how much money can my business save by using AI instead of people? Well, finally, the increasing reliance on AI in sales could result in a dehumanization of the sales process in general, with less emphasis on building relationships and trust with customers. Now, I get it that, a lot of folks don't particularly like interacting with salespeople, but it's essential to make business work. And the era of the cold call is hardly over. In fact, I think it'll probably become far more prevalent. The cold call or making an unscheduled phone call to an unsuspecting prospect is really a defining aspect of modern sales, like it or not. It takes a lot of guts and nerve to do cold calling, and even more intellect and charisma to do it frequently and successfully. And granted, many people on the other end of those cold calls get aggravated and don't want the interruption, but for the salesperson, it is a valuable tool for learning how sales works and just selling in general. And because of the inherent difficulty of doing cold calling, there's sort of a natural upper limit, I think, to how much cold calling is done, especially because each call also takes up a salesperson's limited time as well. Well, I think we're approaching a phase of technological innovation here where mass cold calling by AI systems is upon us. Like these tools and these language models are now capable of speaking to us in a way that it's hard to tell if it's a person sometimes. And the language and reasoning capabilities of AI tools have grown exponentially in the last couple of years. So certainly, this will prove to be frustrating for the prospects being called all the time, but it will also remove one more component of the sales role that was previously the purview of actual humans. I definitely don't believe that humans will be taken out of the process entirely, no way at all, but I do believe the nature of and number of career opportunities for people in sales is going to change drastically. I used to think that sales would be the last career track hit by AI, but it looks like I was very wrong about that. Well, to put all these thoughts together, while Salesforce Agentforce may offer some benefits in terms of automating certain tasks and processes, it also poses significant challenges and uncertainties for the future of sales work and careers. It's essential to approach such solutions with a healthy dose of skepticism and critically evaluate their potential impact on human workers. And I would say the future of sales in the age of AI is really uncertain. Where is it going to go? It's crucial for salespeople to adapt and develop skills that complement AI capabilities, focusing on building relationships, providing expert advice, being consultative, and offering a human touch in an increasingly automated world. Salespeople must adapt and evolve, and they often do. They have to, but they need to become more strategic and consultative in nature. There's no doubt about that. Ultimately, successful salespeople in the future will need to possess even stronger interpersonal skills and emotional intelligence because, let's face it, in the age of AI, those types of soft skills might end up being the most valuable skills anybody could possibly have. Well, as always, thank you for watching. If you found this type of information helpful, please consider liking content and subscribing to the channel. Thank you, and take care.